February is Black History Month. See why one local man was honored among the nation's most prominent African Americans. People like President Obama, actress Kerry Washington, basketball great Magic Johnson. He's not only helping preserve aviation history, he's building a future. Straight out of Compton.
No kid comes in here to use our technology without getting a good dose of whose shoulders they're standing on.
For his efforts to teach aviation to kids from Compton, pilot Robin Petgrave was honored by Ebony magazine. It's Power 100 African Americans.
You got President Obama, then you got Forrest Whitaker, Beyonce, then before that you got Jay-Z, Queen Latifah, then you got Kevin Hart.
You are on page 126.
So you got Serena Williams from Compton is checking out the dude from Jamaica.
Petgrave was born in Jamaica but grew up in the U.S. He became a helicopter pilot.
I'd fly into schools for career day, land a helicopter. They'd see me get out of the helicopter and like, a black guy's the pilot? Then when they found out I owned the helicopter and I owned the company, that really shook them.
He founded tomorrow's Aeronautical Museum and got guys from this era on board, the famed Tuskegee Airmen, America's first black fighter pilots and crew.
A lot of these guys, I used to see them every day, during the war.
Like Major Levi Thornhill.
He's a Pied Piper with kids. They love him because they look at him as a god, like, you know what I mean? He can do everything.
Kids are learning to fly and setting records, like the youngest to fly cross-country. Kids like 20-year-old Jimmy Posey volunteer in exchange for flight lessons.
I came here when I was 8, and I learned basically how to fly airplanes, how to paint airplanes, customer service, office administration, sales.
He's piloted planes too.
Catalina, Oxnard, Van Nuys, Long Beach, Torrance.
How many kids would you say have come through these doors?
Probably close to 10,000.
Petgrave's next project is with SpaceX. While man may not be ready for Mars, Petgrave does have success stories.
One kid is now, he went from a shy little kid that, victim of bullying and all that, and now he's the youngest first officer in history. He's second in command of a full-size jet that can fly into LAX, starting when he was 19 years old.
Really the great thing, too, is it's a place for these kids to kind of get off the streets. They're open every day. They can come after school and hang out, do their homework, work on the computer, and work on that flight simulator. And again, they volunteer in exchange for flight hours and get their pilot's license.
And I don't think there's anything I can think of that allows you to just elevate your spirit so much in the fantasy of flying with the rigidity of rules. You really follow the rules. There is no slacking off when it comes to flying.
Well, you're a
That's
pilot,
what's so great at what he's doing.
And you learn math,
so great.
You learn science.
I never learned
a whole
math.
lot there. Oh, yes, you did.
I still can't navigate.
By the way,